Alright, in this video, we are going to be talking about the two big reliever trades that happened in the past day or two. And of course, I'm talking about the Carlos Estevas and Jason Mata moves. Let's talk about Carlos Estevas first. 6'6", 277, so a really big dude. 31 years old, having a fantastic season, finally broken out. He's been solid over the past couple of years, but nothing really like this year. The Angels traded him over to the Philadelphia Phillies, and the Phillies, they need bullpen. And Carlos Estevas is probably the best closer on the market. I'd say he's probably better than Tanner Scott. He's pretty good. He's going to help out Philly a lot. And, he's just stud of a player. He's going to be good. This season, his stats have been great. And you know what? The Phillies gave up a decent amount for him, but it was worth it probably. Because Estevas, fantastic reliever. He throws gas. I don't hate it. Let's take a minute and let's look at his StatCast stuff. So first, if you look at his numbers, you'll see 2.38 ERA in 34 games. He has 20 saves, 34 innings pitched, 32 strikeouts, and a .74 whip. That is amazing. That is immaculate. That is exactly what you want out of a closer. He's not qualified yet for a bunch of these stats because he's missed some of the season, I'm pretty sure. But if he did, his fastball run value is great. His pitching run value is great. Breaking run value is great. Off-speed run value above average. Expected ERA, it's a little bit higher than his regular ERA, but still it's fantastic. Expected batting average, fantastic. Average fastball velocity, great, 96.4. Average exit velocity, when he's hit hard because of his harder velocity. He doesn't get enough chases. He does get whiffs. He does strike out a decent amount. Barely walks any. Barrels are high against him. Barely gets ground balls. Hard hit rate, not where you want it. Not great extension. But overall, a really, really good pitcher. And his arsenal is 62.3% four seam, 26.6% slider, 10.5% changeup, and he's only thrown 3 curveballs this year. That's probably just a radar gun misread, though. So his arsenal, 4-seam slider, changeup, that's generic closer arsenal. And he doesn't throw like any ground ball pitches, so that's useful because ground balls can be dangerous in extra innings or in just any inning when you're trying to get out of a jam. So overall, he's a great pitcher. I think he'll go over, play well in Philadelphia. I don't know who their closer is this year. But yeah, they needed a reliever after trading Sir Anthony Dominguez. Since I don't think he was the closer, but he was a big reliever, so this is another big option. I believe I believe Alvarado's still there. And I believe Soto's still there, but still not enough in the bullpen. So Estevas, big ad. He was traded for, George Klassen. Ooh. Like I was saying, he was traded for George Klassen, who is 22 years old. He's in high A, and he's pitched unbelievably. He was a 6th rounder in 2023 for the Phillies. And I don't know what I said earlier, but this is what the Phillies gave up for him to the Angels. 1.97 ERA, 14 starts, 59 and a third innings. So not exactly the amount of innings you'd want. 89 strikeouts and a .96 whip. Not a bad little prospect. Then there is Samuel. I'm not even going to try that last name. Aldegheri, maybe? I don't know. 3.23 ERA, 15 games, 15 starts, 109 strikeouts, 78 innings, 1.09 whip. He was, actually I don't know what pick he was, but he's been fantastic for them. And over his career in the minor leagues, he's been a good pitcher. Double A. He'll be up sooner than later. I think this is a great addition for the Phillies. I mean, not the Phillies, the Angels. Sorry, I'm getting all mixed up. I've done a couple of these so far today. Yeah, this is a good move. I think the Angels got a good haul for a good player, and I think the Phillies traded prospects that they felt were expendable for a good player. Their rotation's going to be good for a couple of years to come, so it makes sense that they traded good arms to a team that doesn't have good arms. So, yeah, I'd have to say this is a good trade all around. I'd say for the Phillies and the Angels, this is a B-plus trade. Actually, no, for the Angels, I'd say this is an A-plus trade. Honestly, yeah, they got two great young arms for a guy they won't have back. I think he's a free agent this year because he's had 8 seasons. But yeah, he's a good player. Philly, probably a B-plus trade for them. Angels, I think, won this trade. They got some big arms. But Philly, you know what? They didn't necessarily lose all too much. So A- for Philly. Let's take a look at the next guy, who is Jason Adam. Jason Adam went over from Tampa Bay to San Diego, and he will be very good there. He's so far this season, he's put up great numbers in his career. He's always put up great numbers. This is his 7th season. 32 years old, 6'3", 229 pounds. He's got a good arsenal. He pitches well. I think he'll fit well in San Diego. Although Braves got a huge haul for Jason Adam. I mean, they got some absolutely massive prospects. They got 2, I think, really good prospects and another solid prospect for a reliever who I don't think is coming back next year. I think he's a free agent. Not sure, but yeah. Let's take a look at his StatCast this season. 2.49 ERA, 47 games, 4-2, 4 saves, 47 innings pitched. So an inning a game, 50 strikeouts, .89 whip, which is immaculate. Looking at his percentiles, all very good. Great pitching run value, solid fastball, amazing off speed, average breaking stuff. Expected ERA is a little way higher than his normal, but still good. Expected batting average, great. Fastball velocity, great. Average exit velocity, average. Chase rate, great. Whiffs, amazing. Gets a good amount of strikeouts. Walks a few too many. Around average, barrel and hard hit. Gets a decent amount of ground balls, good extension. So yeah, fantastic on the StatCast. And if you go down his arsenal, majority fastball, 26% changeup, around 18% slider, and 17% sweeper. So he's got a good arsenal. He could be a closer if San Diego really needs him to be, but he can do whatever you want. He can be middle relief, he can be setup, he can be closer. He isn't really a long reliever, but he's great. But the downside of getting him is the Padres purged an already purged farm system. I mean, I don't know how they still have prospects. They trade everybody. They traded almost all their prospects for Juan Soto. They traded guys for Luis Ariz. They traded guys for Dylan Cease. Like, they got Thorpe and immediately flipped him. I mean, let's take a look at what they gave up. Dylan Lesko. This is the one that hurts. First rounder, 15th overall in 2022. 20 years old. Struggled this season. Struggled in his minor league career. But he's got special talent. He's going to be great. I feel like this is such a hard guy to give up. He's going to be amazing. He's, like I said, struggled, but I don't see a world where he's not a 1 or 2 someday. That's a tough one to give up, but he's not figuring it out in San Diego. Might as well trade him. He might be another one of those big prospects from San Diego that go be great elsewhere, like Trey Turner, Anthony Rizzo. But you never know. He could be a bust, could not be. Next player is outfielder Homer Bush Jr., who I don't really see much in. 4th rounder in 2023. 4 homers this season, 16 ribbies, 272, 709 OPS, 362 on base. Doesn't have a whole lot of power, but he gets on base a lot. So he could be a good little platoon player someday, a good little leadoff hitter. He's in high A right now. You know, I don't really know what to say about him. He's going to be decent, not a bad prospect at all. And Jd Gonzalez is the final player they got. Left-handed catcher, 18 years old. I don't know if I said that this is... Oh, yeah, this is what they gave up. This is what they gave up to Tampa Bay. Sorry, my brain's all messed up right now. He struggled in his minor league career, but he was a 3rd rounder in 2023. I think he will be a good player. He's only 18, and he's in single A, so give him some time. It's a long-term project, but I think Tampa likes him. If Tampa likes you, you're going to be good one day. So I'd say this is a good haul, a really good haul. And I think for the Padres, this is a B- trade because they gave up a ton. They got a good player, but like they gave up way too much. Honestly, C+ for the Padres, A+ for the Rays. I mean, they absolutely robbed the Padres. But yeah. Alright, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you with the next trade video.